Come on. Okay, there we go. Hello, beautiful. My name is Shara Nicole. It is a new day in the vlog. You last probably saw me yesterday when I gave you kind of like a mini Sephora haul. Today is Wednesday. I did my face cleansing off camera about an hour ago. Y'all have seen that before, and then I'll have a skincare video, facial skincare video coming up at some point. So I didn't do that on camera, but I am going to kind of beat my face a little bit before I get in the shower. And you might ask, Shara, why are you doing that before you get in the shower? Well, my cousin, who was a former makeup artist, has been doing this for years, and her makeup is always flawless. I don't know if it's from the steam, the moisture, when she's taking a shower, that just chef's kiss. I tried it before. I don't wear makeup that often, but I just kind of felt like I wanted to just do my skincare, which she did, and put a little something on this face before I run out. Yeah, so the kids are taking a nap. That's why it's quiet. And my oldest son is home, so he's going to be looking out for them while I run to grab a little bit of things for them. Typically when I run errands now, it's really for me just creating something for them, whether it's a fun activity, me grabbing a couple of things from Five and Below or Target, or something trying to in preparation for them going to the next grade. So that's what she's doing. If you're not new here, you know this is just what I used to put on my head when I cleanse my face. I haven't taken off. I'm just going to leave it on while I do this. So let's kind of get into it. Oh, let me say this before I get started. Okay, disclaimer. I am nobody's makeup artist. I am nobody's makeup artist. I am nobody's makeup artist. What I am doing is what works for me. If there is a technique that I am doing and you do not agree with, I have no problem with you commenting. If there is something that I can improve on, I have no problem with you commenting. The only thing that I ever have a problem with is when people try to what's the best way to put this? Project in the way that they communicate with you, and the lack of care and attention that they give themselves is the same lack that they project on others with the way that they share, or as they put, inform. I got tough skin too. I'm not a sensitive person. However, I have learned through the years, just because I am not sensitive does not mean that I get to take the out of other people. So if you have something that you would like to share, please feel free to share. I can't sit here and say that I would listen. I am 40 and I've gotten to the point where I do what I like. I don't mind improving. You know, you can teach your old dog new tricks, but I just, yeah. I mean, if you want to say something, say something. Have no problem with that. So I just added on primer. And I'm actually going to just kind of clean up, not do much with my eyebrows, because I got my eyebrows micro shaded and bladed, whatever you want to call it. It was a combination about 2 years ago, and they still look pretty good. I always, prior to messing with my eyebrows, had naturally arched eyebrows. I feel like getting the micro shading and micro blading did help with me not touching my eyebrows, and it kind of just, you know, grow back out, but they were a little tad bit thicker. I'm considering going back to get that done, because I do notice the difference, but eyebrows don't look bad. So I'm going to do that off camera because I'm not a makeup artist. You know, it's not really nothing there. And the only reason I'm showing my quick little slight makeup routine is because it may be another mom out there like me who is not a makeup artist, who, I mean, my previous life, I was really into makeup, and this, within the last 10, 12, maybe 15 years, I just ain't been interested, even though I follow this stuff. Anyway, I'm just sharing just to give a little something in the vlog different than what I normally give. Because I actually was not going to come on here and do this. I was just going to come on when I was dressed and head out the door. But anyway, let me go do a little something with this and I will be back. Okay, I'm back. I feel like that just doing this a little bit, giving enough time for my I was gonna say setting powder. For my primer to kind of set in. For my eyebrows, I just use Benefits, the 24-hour brow setter, and the Precisely My Brow pencil. That's it. I will leave everything linked down below. So let me just go ahead and do this instead of walking you through it, because like I said, not a makeup artist. Can't walk you through anything. But okay, I love this foundation. So, sorry about the lighting. I'm in my bathroom and the windows are behind me. Maybe if I turn y'all this way. Is that better? You know, because it's always better when the lighting is behind you, but as we can see, I can use y'all, but sorry about the lighting. This way better. Let's, y'all want to zoom into this? Let's put this up. Sorry about the crying in the background. My 5-year-old, I still make him take naps, even though I feel like he is, you know, a 5-year-old typically is past the napping phase. But my kids play at night when it's time to go to bed, and if he doesn't take a nap, he is not the best towards people, okay? He be needing his rest a bit. So that's that.
Whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak my mind. Oh. You're chilling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me.
Okay, so I'm finishing up. I'm using a cream blush today by Sensei. This is a pink blush. It's in Petal Poppin'. And I mean, I like pinks. Like pinks on my toes. You know, like I am a pink girl. However, I love a orangey, peachy, like orange undertone. I feel like, I mean, orangey color, because I feel like my undertone gives like a orangey color. So orange in my blush just always pops. But today I'm just gonna do pink. Like I said, I love orange. I love when the summertime hit. Do I have any? Where's my bronzer? It is the summer and I get to pop on that bronzer, honey. Like I said, this is a light beat. It's not gonna look like I'm not doing no liner. I did put some mascara on because I be looking like a bold eagle. I don't. Like, I have lashes, but the older I got, them things they're long still, they're not thick. But anyway, I just wanted to give kind of like skin glowy, you know, stuff like that, you know. Yeah, I really am a silly person. May not come across on here because I'm still learning this thing called YouTube, as far as like, you know, allowing my personality to shine through. But I really am a silly person. So yeah, that's that. I'm probably gonna do a new lip. Come on, let's turn it around where the sun is shining. So here we go. I feel like I need some bronzer. I'm looking really hella. But this Lancome foundation I'm using definitely matches my skin really good. I do love it because it's very hard to match my skin, because like even makeup artists say it, even when I go into the stores to try to find something, my skin appears tanner, but when you go to put a tanner tone on it, it's too dark. And then when you put something lighter, so I may need a mix. But anyway, yeah, I can tell the difference in what I'm wearing. I don't know about you, but I can tell the difference, okay? Let's get some highlighter and stuff. Un momento. Couldn't find my bronzer. I'm gonna do a little light highlighter here in the corners here. Since my earrings is out by my husband's barbershop, maybe I'll stop by take him some lunch or something. Maybe. I don't know. I am quite shy of a person. And I don't want to walk in his barbershop. I have to walk past all the people, okay? I'm going to use my Smashbox primer. And we just have a little light beat for today. Just a little bit, not much. A little something to give the face a little pop, okay? Even though I'm working on the skincare stuff and letting the skin pop. I'm probably just gonna use like, keep it in the pink tones like I did with my blush. I'm probably gonna use my just Dior pink little lip oil stuff. Just give it a little glossy lip. Keep it real simple. I might do a little liner with it. I might. Just to give some dimensions to my lip. Even though I have color in my lip. My lips ain't pale. But just, we'll see. We'll see. Right now, so after I did my facial regimen, I actually just put some of the Refi lip gloss that I had showed you guys I bought in my mini Sephora haul. And that was like an hour and 30 minutes ago, and it's still there. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. So that's on my lips. I'm gonna get in the shower, and I'll pop back in so y'all can see my skin after I get out of the shower. I just gotta make sure I don't be popping all that water everywhere, because I be getting in the shower acting like a kid, like, woo, you know. I do. I ain't gonna lie. So yeah, let me do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, I am out the shower. I still have not curled this quick weave, and I'm not gonna do it today or right now because I actually just need to run out because, like I said, I'm doing this while the kids are taking a nap. And I need to get a wide barrel curling iron to do this look that I want to give. I need to put something in my hair because, like I said, the way my hairline is shaped, I got what they call, cowlicks or whatever. And then I kind of feel like I have thin edges, but it could just be the way, you know, cowlicks, whatever it is called. But anyway, I am not doing much. Like, ain't much to do, you know what I'm saying? I got real baby hairs, okay? This is really how baby hairs be looking. It don't be that whole, it don't be this ain't your baby hairs. That's not your baby hairs, okay? This is how a real baby hair be looking. Y'all be looking cute, but I got a real baby hairline, you hear me? But anyway, I'm not really doing much. I'm just probably gonna put some anti-freeze oil on. Ooh, look, my towel's slipping. Let me go ahead and pick out something to wear, and I'll come back and talk to y'all. Okay, so I'm dressed. I'm doing a little black dress and some Arizona Love sandals. The lighting. I'm gonna take y'all into my closet. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm wearing. Before I take y'all in here, I'm letting y'all know it's clothes all over the floor. These clothes are not dirty. These are clothes like when I'm trying to pick out or put together looks, I will pull them out the closet and I will fold and throw them together as a set on the floor. And so I'm able to get back to it because I may be thinking in my mind, I want to film something with it. I want to do something with it. So I'm pre-warning you, don't judge. I don't hear no comments. If y'all see it in the background, just mind your business. Okay? Look. Mind your business because I told y'all it was there. So I just got on these little Arizona Love sandals. this little black dress. I need to take this bra off. I'm already giving linebacker up here. I don't need the bra to be so tight that it's giving me further linebacker. Okay, like, don't need it. I was gonna throw on, cause child, I need to work on these arms. I did not used to have this. Like, this was not given, right? But it seemed like in this generation, all women be having these arms unless they working out the way they're supposed to. This may be all that French fries, bread, okay, carbs going straight to the arm, okay? Make you look like a linebacker up top, but it's okay. You're still beautiful, no matter your shape. But I wish the dress was more breathable. I just feel like I feel stuffed in it. But I just don't feel like putting on no bottoms, no nothing like that. I just wanted to throw on one thing. Anyway, this is what I'm wearing out the house to just run errands. To the dollar store. Maybe Ulta. Maybe Target. That is it, okay? And I was trying to find some extra baby hairs from somewhere. But it's not giving, because I don't feel like flat ironing it to do the little swoop and then the swoop. I think because I come from the era of, I didn't wear baby hairs. Now, yes, I'm 40. Yes, back in early 90s at some point, they were doing the baby hairs. Guess what? In the 90s, I was still in elementary in the early 90s. I went to high school in 97, 98. I graduated in 2001. Okay? So, the baby hair thing was not my thing. So, I haven't mastered that class. Y'all still kind of, I forgot I had zoomed y'all in earlier. I'm not trying to zoom up. Oh, maybe. Okay, I guess I did. But anyway, let me get out of here, because the more I talk, these kids will be waking up and my son will be like, nope, I'm not babysitting your kids. Hey beautiful people, my name is Shara Nicole and welcome back to my channel. It's a new day in the vlog. Today is Thursday. Yeah, today is Thursday, June 29th. By the time you see this, it's gonna be July. But anyway, yesterday in the vlog, I was talking about I was getting dressed. I was going to run past my husband's job to drop him off something to eat. And then, I don't know if I mentioned like what else I was planning on doing, but I went to a couple of stores. I ran to Target, ran to Hobby Lobby. I made it to the beauty supply store to get, I was talking about I need a wide barrel curling iron, and I made it to the beauty supply store to get that. So I just got a little inexpensive one because, for one, I don't curl my hair and don't plan on curling my hair that often. So I didn't need anything that's too expensive, so got that. And then I also just ran into Ulta right quick. I didn't really get much. I just grabbed two things. I grabbed NARS concealer. I like NARS products in general. Like their tinted moisturizer is typically like my holy grail in the summertime. And I actually need to go ahead and get another one because I don't know where the other one I have. Anyway, grab that, and then I just wanted to try this e.l.f. contour cushion tip applicator. So if you saw yesterday, I was applying makeup. I was using Fenty to do a contour with my little contour brush. But I wanted to try this. I thought it was cute. I like the little applicator at the bottom. I just thought that was really cute. So that's all I got. And I got the NARS concealer in the color Biscuit medium dark 1, so MD1. Can y'all see that? Come on, camera. Like you all over there. Focus. Well, whatever. That's what I got. And in Target, I just got a couple of uniform shirts. Girl, can you believe that already we're doing school stuff? But it's better to go ahead and get it out the way now, because before you know it, it's not going to be in the stores. And then I actually ran into Hobby Lobby. I've never been into Hobby Lobby before, but my cousin previously was telling me, Coco, turn that down, please. Coco, turn it down, please. Let her do it. So my cousin was previously telling me I can go Hobby Lobby and find the kids. I gotta stop trying to do my wear my glasses on camera because it just be that glare or reflection. But anyway, my cousin was telling me, well, she had FaceTimed me one time. She was in Hobby Lobby and she was like, oh, they got some cool stuff that you can get for the kids. Hold on 1 second. Let me go be a mom for 5 seconds and then I'll be back. Okay, so I just grabbed a couple of stuff out of Hobby Lobby. Lord, out of Hobby Lobby. I'm so tired. I had to get up and get my braces tightened this morning. So I'm kind of tired. Even though I had to get up and log on to work, of course. But there's a difference between logging on to work and going to get dressed and running out. So anyway, grabbed a few things. They were having a sale 50% off or like, I think it was home decor or something like that. But anyway, I picked up this sign. Oh, I forgot I was zoomed in a bit. I picked up this picture that I'm going to hang in my 2 younger sons' room on their bathroom door. So the way their room is, when you come in, you know, it's space here, and along this wall when you first walk in, it's wall space, the bathroom door, and then wall space. And so the bathroom door kind of sits smack dab in the middle. Now that I'm saying this out loud to you guys, I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm just gonna create a gallery wall of superhero stuff. They had a bunch of cute superhero stuff in Hobby Lobby, and I'm kind of tempted to go back and buy some more stuff because I went in there not anticipating getting anything, just kind of browsing around and looking. But I think I may get this stuff because their room is kind of superhero themed, but I kind of want to keep the superhero portion kind of condensed to one wall, like a gallery wall of stuff. So, get what? You want a bow? So yeah, I think I may end up having to make a run to Hobby Lobby again today. Because I mean, they are having a sale, and I mean, if I'm going to get this stuff anyway, I might as well buy it on sale, right? And then I decided, so my 8-year-old son, his room is already painted. He does have a section of wallpaper that needs to be added. So the guy came out and did a portion. Apparently, I just didn't measure out right, so I didn't have enough wallpaper. So I do need to order some more of that so they can finish that. But otherwise, his room is pretty much done as far as, like, you know, paint and stuff. He has his bed. He has his comforter set that's new to this house. So that's done. I just need to do the hanging of everything. He has his dresser in there. I need to decide, like, what we're going to do. He doesn't have a TV in his room because he has not been responsible when it comes to TV time and stuff like that. He sneaks a lot on his gadgets when he's supposed to be going to bed. So we just don't know if we're going to put a TV in his room or the PlayStation. But anyway, I grabbed some decor because I felt like this would really go good with his room. The things that he already have to go on the wall. I mean, he loves gaming. But got this. Isn't that so cute? Hold on, let me hold it like this. I think this is so cute. So I'm going to do kind of like a gallery wall style thing for him as well. And then this. And they had a bunch of gaming option, you know, decor for a child's bedroom or, you know, a man cave if that's what somebody wanted to do. And then I saw this, which I thought was really cute. My son is always collecting money. He beat Big Bank Damari. His name is Damari. Big Bank Damari, always collecting money. So it's a joystick piggy bank. And I thought that was so cool. I'm like, just super cute. So that's the only things that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. And I don't know if I mentioned this here before, but I really kind of have been like, I don't know what to do with the decor of the home. I think I previously mentioned in our last house, right after it was built, as soon as we moved in, like, we furnished the whole house, like everything. It was, but the decor just really wasn't my style as far as like colors and stuff like that. Like, I felt like it was, the home was designed well, but when I looked around, I'm like, I don't think I really like blue like that for it to be the dominating color or theme of my home. So anyway, I do recognize that my style right now is kind of like modern restoration hardware gallery. Think of, you know, an actual art gallery style home, like very sleek, clean lines, you know, the black, white kind of cream aesthetic for the, you know, heavier pieces in the home. And then keeping the walls light and airy with this great grand artwork that has the pop of color in it. And, you know, adding lights to the tops kind of really allow it to pop. So that's really what I'm thinking. Like, I have a point to me sharing this. So I actually use the app Photo Room, and this is how I started out creating clothing looks. And it kind of segued into me actually doing things for the home. So I'm just going to share this. So this is what I created, what I'm thinking for in my living room here. So that's what I'm thinking about doing in this area. Then I also considered doing a sofa here and a sofa here, and then 2 chairs here, and then that wall will have the art. I can't talk. And then this wall will have the wall art from floor to ceiling. And then we would just have like light, airy drapes. Of course, we would have the, let me sit this down. We would have, Damari, why are you doing this while I'm doing this? That's enough. Sorry for the noise. My son was in the background getting ice. But then we would hang, of course, the curtains high all the way to the ceiling and have really airy, flowy drapes. And then we would add a floating fireplace here. You know, coffee table, a large rug. So, like I showed you, this is what I'm thinking as far as the look is concerned, and that's kind of like going to be the theme of the home. So needless to say, sorry, let me turn y'all back around, get y'all situated. Okay, there we go. Needless to say, I don't really know when I'm going to start fully pulling things together, because like stuff is costly. Stuff is not available. So what I decided to do to kind of get my mindset in preparing to purchase decor, is this blurry or is it just because my glasses on? You know, let me see. But to get my mindset on spending on decor, like that's the focus, right? That's my savings focus and my purchases. I said I'm just going to buy things that I know that I want, that fits into the idea or aesthetic of how I want to decorate, and then like the small pieces, and then just build upon. Like I'm going to buy the area rug for the dining room. Back up off of her. Go sit down. She didn't. Did she ask for help? So I'm just going to buy, you know, smaller items and build upon. Like I'm going to order the rug possibly next week and just get like little decor items, maybe the console table, before I work my way up to buying the couch or the, you know, the sectional or the 2 sofas and chairs, however I decide to do it. So I'm just going to start doing that. Lighting will probably be the last thing I purchase. Like I want to get the pendant lights over the counter in the kitchen. But the point of me talking about this is when I was in Target, so I specifically had been looking for a black vase that fit the structure, you know, just my whole idea of what I wanted, and I couldn't find anything. And so I saw a vase in the store, and my husband was like, well, how about you just get like, what is going on? Hold on, y'all. I'm like, what is this doing? Oh, it's not blurry. So my cousin was like, well, get the vase and spray paint it, because it's the style that you want, it's the size that you want. Spray paint it, and then you have what you want. So I ended up grabbing it, and it was $35, and I picked it up when I was in Target. So I love this. I mean, it didn't have texture. I do want to introduce and incorporate texture, because I am using, like, you know, very go get a snack, because I'm using that white, cream, black theme. So I feel like interest can be brought in with the textures that I introduce in the items that I'm bringing in. So although this doesn't have texture, I can always add texture. Like I can do something, you know, add something, you know, to create texture. I can't think of exactly what. But I had something on my Pinterest board before because I was thinking about texture and just creating something that I wanted to home decor. So anyway, I'm going to spray paint this. And that is going to be a project. Oh, and let me show you guys this. So like I said, I previously my home decor had, you know, blues and stuff like that in it. So this was in our old home. Both of these items in our home. I'm not keeping this. I just put this here to kind of like get an idea of what I want to do here. And that wall is pretty high. But my goal is I'm going to buy a black console table, and it's shaped like a horseshoe almost, like, and it comes around like this and it's black. And I'm going to put some there you go. I'm going to add some black like poofs or whatever that you want to call them here, so in case we need to bring extra seating, we could just put it from here. Actually, it'll look good too. And then the console will actually fit from wall length to wall length. And then I want to repaint this because I don't plan on reusing this anywhere in the home. So I feel like the best use of this is, instead of just donating it, is to repurpose it. So my goal is I am actually going to, it's going to be white. I'm going to do white, and it's going to be a textured, you know, feel to it or look to it. I'm going to paint the frame black or spray paint it. And then I'm going to just create with tape. I'm just going to tape it off in a diagonal, and then below that will be black. And then this will be the artwork here, and I'm going to lift it up from here, hang it up, you know, probably up to here, and then just have something here. And then over here is the coffee station, and then there's a nook here. And at first I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I decided that I'm going to actually have a tall mirror placed on the wall. I'm going to, a tall mirror. And I don't know what I'm doing here. Like, it's so many like nooks and crannies, and you know, I just want everything to be cohesive. I still do have my cousin, who is an interior designer, who I'm going to have me help. But these are some ideas that I have in cooperation with what she's planning to assist with in the home. So yeah, that's all. I just did that errand. I didn't do much today. Worked. Ran to get my braces tightened, and I'm just gonna chill out. Like, I can't wait till my lunchtime because that lighting is kind of harsh. I can't wait till my hold on. There we go. Why did you flip up like that? Okay, I can't wait till my lunchtime so I can actually go take a nap because I'm tired. Tired. I went to bed extremely late last night, and I'm just extremely tired. So yeah, that's all I'm doing as far as the home. And I mean, as I do it, I will show you guys as I incorporate stuff. Oh, while we're here, let me also show you guys what I had planned to do with our morning room, which is here. So, kitchen, living room, and then over there, morning room. So I also created a board for that. And this is what I'm thinking about doing for the morning room. So you see, are you getting the vibe? Oh, I also had a picture of the console table I was telling you about. So that wall is actually the entryway coming from the garage. So that's what I'm thinking about doing in that area. So yeah, I have a lot of plans, and I'm hoping that they come together, because on paper I love it. I'm just hoping that in person, when I see these things, that it just flows and I'm loving it, and you know, just make me want to be in my home enjoying it even more. So that's all I have. Enough of that rambling. I'm going to do a little bit more work. It's 12:16. So I'm going to take my lunch in about an hour. And I know you're probably wondering, like, how am I going to take a nap? Make my kids take a nap, okay? So, but alright, I'll talk to you guys. If not today, maybe tomorrow. I don't think I'm closing out this vlog. If I go back to Hobby Lobby today, like I'm planning on doing, because I can't take it after my lunchtime. Oh no, because I went to Hobby Lobby yesterday after I clocked out of work at 3:30. So I may do that again today. If I do, I'll bring you guys along so y'all can see, in case you've never been to Hobby Lobby, or you have been and you just didn't see this section. My guess is the section for the decor for children is pretty standard, because it was months ago when my cousin actually showed me this section of the superheroes, and it pretty much was, I'm not gonna say that the same things, but it pretty much, that section was there. So, alright, talk to you guys later. Okay, hey beautiful people, today is Sunday, and I don't know if I've ever said this on the vlog, but I try to pre-plan my children's lunch as well as dinner for the week, because it just makes it easier for me. But today I really didn't have anything I wanted to fix them for lunch. So this is where the thought process come in, like reuse what you have. So earlier in the week, my kids had bagels for breakfast, and I still had some of the Wegmans triple berry jam and cream cheese spread. So I just said, you know what, we're gonna put that on some toast instead of giving them PB&Js, because my youngest, she does not like PB&Js. They like boiled eggs. We had an apple left, so I just put the apple between all 4 kids. We used up everything around here, giving them some peanuts, or like Country Club nut mix. And this is like, they have like honey roasted peanuts, extra large Virginia peanuts, honey coated sesame snacks, stuff like that. This came from Costco. And then I am just giving them some snapped cheesy thin and crispy little cracker things. And this is the Parmesan Ranch. I never seen this flavor. It says it's new. Our newest flavor. So that's what they're going to have for lunch. I wish I had celery sticks to give them, because I do try to give them like a vegetable, maybe celery sticks, carrot chips, stuff like that. But anyway, they'll be fine. So yes, this is this. My oldest, second oldest, who is 8, he gets a little bit more than them, so his plate will look a little more stacked. But 5, 4, and 3, they still kind of eat like taller. His portion, the 4-year-old, he had the larger slices of apples compared to the 3 and 2-year-old. But yeah, anyway, this is their lunch for today. And maybe I'll do this more. I'll show what I'm cooking for lunch, because it's nothing so grand. It's just all about either planning or using what you have and becoming creative and fixing plates of things that you know your kids will like, and that's what I do. So see you guys later. Hope you're enjoying your Sunday. Bye.